so you talked about internal conflict for just a moment. Is there a transition to getting back to Will after you're coming out of character? And does that in and of itself feel like internal conflict? Like, do you have to come back to yourself after playing a certain role for a certain amount of time?
So this is one of the things, and I've never talked about this, right?
Breaking news.
I've never talked about this, and it may take too long. We may have to do another conversation, but I'll try to talk about it briefly. So method acting, right? So I did method acting on 6 Degrees of Separation. And essentially method acting is when you submerge yourself for extended periods of time, confining yourself only to the thoughts of the character, right? So at a stretch when I was doing 6 Degrees of Separation, I took 9 days without breaking character, right? So you eat what the character eats. You teach yourself to like the kinds of people the character likes, the kind of clothes the character likes, and you train your mind through blocking out Will and only living as the character, right? And it's what Jim Carrey talks about a lot. And when you do that, you realize that Will Smith, Jim Carrey, is a character just like the character is a character, right? Wow. It's made up ideas that you say are you.
Here goes a Willy Llama moment, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention.
Right?
Here we go.
What you realize is that what you think is you, that's so permanent, your political beliefs, who you love, how you react when people disrespect you, you think all of those things are you. When you break that perception and you go so far into another character, and then it's time to come out and you can't find your old beliefs, they're gone. You realize that your ego, your personality is a construct, just like the character is a construct, right? And that's what happened with Jim Carrey when he realized Jim Carrey's a fucking character too. And I had a little bit of that experience. I was like, oh shit, Will Smith is a character that if you can totally put on another psychology, right? And then when you come out, you can't find your old psychology. You know, it's like on 6 Degrees of Separation, I fell in love with Stockard Channing. It's like, I was cracking up. I was like, what in the hell is wrong with me? Yeah. I transformed my mind so much, I couldn't shake the character's beliefs.
Wow.
Right? A part of it became me. And that's what I realized, you know, when you see actors go on movie sets and fall in love and they have this whirlwind experience, you can't look in somebody's eyes over and over and over doing scenes saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I don't want to be with anyone else, you complete me. You know, you're programming your mind and you get stuck into those beliefs. And as soon as the thoughts are locked, the emotions follow. Thoughts, emotions, actions, right? So that's the pattern, right? So I don't do method acting anymore, because you absolutely can totally, completely, and thoroughly lose everything that you think is you.
Dang. So that's why y'all be crazy.
Right. Exactly.